Hey friends, welcome to the vlog. It is Sunday morning, no, afternoon, sorry. Last you saw me, I was having a great night for Caroline's B-Day. We went to the Goldfish in Highland Park and had a really fun time. It was a good group of people. There was dancing there. Little fun fact about me, I love a dance floor. I'll be cutting it up. Who's to say I'm a good dancer? I don't know if I am, honestly, but I love to dance. So that was a fun surprise. It was actually Y2K night at the Goldfish. And so they were playing my songs. The DJ was a little weird and I don't know if he really knew how to like transition from song to song, but I'm not here to judge. I was dancing it up. So that was super fun. Yeah, it was kind of funny because like when I initially got to Caroline's before the party or before the going to the bar, I was like, yeah, like I don't know how long I'm gonna stay. Like I'm pretty tired because I'd been getting over my sickness. And then once I realized, oh, there's a dance floor here, I was like, you're not gonna be able to get me out of here. Like I was also just sort of dancing by myself for a good chunk of the night because like other people wanted to like talk and socialize and I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to dance. So basically whoever went out onto the dance floor was dancing with me because I haven't danced in so long. Like when I was in my early 20s, Caroline and I, when we first moved to LA, for the first like 3 years, I would say that we lived here, we used to go out dancing all the time. Like when I say that we went out every weekend, that's not an exaggeration. It was like bar, club, another club. Like we were out on the town. Now I don't have the stamina for that. Like I'm too old for that. I'm in my 30s now. But there was a time where I would go out all the time. We would go out like twice in a weekend. We'd go out Friday night and Saturday night and be out like late, like dancing and, you know, going to bars and talking to people and stuff. And now I'm like, whoa, I can't imagine doing that. But it was really fun to dance last night. So I was having a great time. It was a fun night. Excuse Petey, he's being a little mouthy right now. I think he hears something outside. Having a great night, having a fun time. And then I was driving home and I was merging onto the 110. And if you've ever tried to merge onto the 110, you're honestly taking your life into your hands. So I'll start with that. But I'm really careful merging onto that freeway because I know how dangerous it is. Cars are just like coming and you have to like speed up so quickly in order to merge onto that freeway and not get hit from behind. And so I was merging onto the freeway and I guess the last car that had merged before me stopped suddenly. I know, it was scary. He stopped suddenly and I rear-ended him. So yeah, his car is fine and mine looks horrible. I'll show you all in a second. It's really bad. And I'm like kind of sad this morning because I love my car and I think it's fixable. I'm gonna take it in tomorrow and you know, I have pretty good insurance, but this is just like a huge bummer and like a really shit end to like such a fun night. I've had this car since 2015, so I've had it for 10 years. It'll be 10 years in September, and it's served me so well. It's kind of like a cloudy day, and I feel like it's matching my mood because I a little bit feel like I didn't realize I was as emotionally connected to this car as I am, and having it be kind of temporarily destroyed is kind of made me like in a sad, gloomy mood because I feel like a little bit like my mechanical vehicle child got hurt. So anyway, and you know, experiences like that are always kind of scary. The guy was like really nice and he was like, hey, like we're all just trying to merge onto this horrible freeway, like it's fine. And I was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. And he's like, no, like I'm sorry. And we're just kind of like, yeah. So he couldn't have been nicer, but it was an unfortunate end to a fun day. You can see it's not looking good. It's not looking good. My poor little car. The front license plate is just completely gone. Beep.
You know, they've been out in space for a while and they get tired of eating the food that's almost like food, but not quite food.
Did Allie tell you we saw?
Sweet. Oh wow, you got more than 4.
Yeah,
Susie
and that's the
cakes.
red. That's the red velvet.
Cool.
And the rest are just for y'all.
And this is chocolate?
Yeah, but it's flourless.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see his tummy.
Let's see your tummy.
What a sweet tummy.
What a tum tum. Getting way too many kisses in my mouth.
Well, say hello to my rental car. A nice Chevy Malibu situation. It'll do the trick. Yeah, so that's the rental car. I went to the body shop this morning and gave them my car and picked up that rental. The guy who was like giving me the rental, he was hot. He was like 6'2". And he's like, oh, my name is Rory. He's like, you can remember that if you're a Gilmore Girls fan. I said, well, you're talking to one. Absolutely. I will not forget that name. And he was like, oh, nice. Yeah, he was hot. We had a little flirt by the rental car. So that was a nice little treat amidst a lot of stressful stuff. I just got off the phone with Geico, and apparently I am at fault, even though the man broke quickly when he was getting off the freeway. I guess there's like not enough evidence or whatever to prove that. So yeah, my monthly Geico bill is going to be astronomical now, I suspect. So that's fun, just the perils of being an adult. But I'm making some lunch now, and then I've got 4 back-to-back sessions today. And then that's really gonna do us. We had a really fun night at my mom's last night. Got Susie cakes, which are the best cupcakes in LA, like literally. And then PD had a really fun time with his cousins. Oh, and we watched the latest Righteous Gemstones episode and the latest rehearsal episode. My mom had never really seen the rehearsal, but she was cackling. I was like, I'm glad she gets this humor. I thought it might be a little too like cringe and niche for her, but she was dying, so that was good. So yeah, anyway, let's get this day going.
Can you feel that happening? Is there just a sense and energy where you know things are stirring?
I mean, I feel really solid, and I don't feel weighed by this crowbar coming to crack me open. Maybe I'm just set in my way, but I put a lot of trust in people here.
Team. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. I'm in a terrible mood. Whoa. I don't often wake up like this angry at the world and just like rage against the machine, but I'm struggling. I woke up too early. This is what happens when I don't sleep till 9 o'clock. My therapist has said to me before, you never have to wake up before 9 o'clock again if you don't want to. And I said, bet, watch me not. And I had no intention to, but then Ethan's alarm clock went off super early because he had to catch a flight to New York for a gig tomorrow. And I couldn't fall back asleep, and PD was fussy. And then a client scheduled with me last minute at 9 o'clock. So I was like, well, I guess I'm freaking up, but I'm in such a bad mood. I literally had to, after my first session, walk with PD to get a treat to like get me through the rest of the day. And it's a beautiful day out. It's literally perfect weather. It's like 75 degrees out. So hopefully my little Starbies will turn this around. But oh, goodness gracious. Sometimes you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I just feel so irritable. And I have a really busy day of sessions. I have so many notes to catch up on because last night I just wanted to hang out with Ethan and I had to give PD a bath, and I just really didn't want to do my notes yesterday after my sessions. And so I'm paying the price today. Anyway, let's get this Starbies going, do my notes, and then tonight we're going to Cheesecake Factory for Caroline's birthday. That will bring my spirits up, I suspect. Made it to the Cheesecake Factory, finally got our food with the birthday girl. Yes. May I see the card, Caroline's? I made Caroline this card, but I misspelled birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's been a long day, and I put the little cousin's birthday, Peachy and Petey.
We love it, thank you.
Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caroline. Happy birthday to you. Whee! First run in 2 weeks. Pray for me. Well, it was surprisingly okay, even though I haven't run in 2 weeks. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was not too hard. Did my little 2.5 miles, and yeah, no complaints, really. I mean, I'm sweaty, what else is new? I think my body probably needed the rest. Look at my beautiful cheesecake I got to go last night. Ooh, it's the Oreo Dreamscape, I think it's called. About to have some for lunch. Ooh. Well, hello friends. I am unexpectedly taking myself on a little date to the movies. This is kind of like a last minute impulsive choice for me. I was supposed to have a little hookup tonight with a pilot. A pilot named Pete, actually. Not the former bachelor himself, but a different pilot named Pete. Anyway, he threw his back out. Classic when you're dating men in their mid to late 30s. And so instead I'm going to take myself to see the movie Sinners, because I was listening to one of my podcasts today and they were raving about it. And I was like, oh shoot, I should see this. And I was like, well, I don't know when another time will come when I can see it. So here we freaking go. I love going to the movies by myself. So I'm actually really excited. I'm like, well, that worked out well. So I just had some dinner, and yeah, I'm gonna drive over to see it. I hope it's good. It's supposed to be a little scary, but I'm brave, so yeah. It was a beautiful film, honestly. The performances were stunning. Michael B. Jordan as his own twin. He was really given some Parent Trap energy. Yeah, wow. Really good. I would give it like an A minus, honestly. I'm going to be thinking about it for a while. It was really, really stunning. Visually, sonically, editing-wise, performances. I can't quite think of a criticism yet. There were some moments that were a little much, but mostly I was like pretty enthralled. And randomly, there were 2 girls sitting to my right in the theater, one of whom was freaking Hayley Kiyoko, the pop star who's been dating Becca Tilley from The Bachelor for the past few years. I'm like, I know that's Hayley Kiyoko. That was cool. She was just, you know, out on a Wednesday night seeing a great piece of cinema. I accidentally sat in her seat because it was really confusing how like the numbers of the seats were laid out, and she was really nice about it. And she was like, hey, I think you're in my seat. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yes. And I moved. And then during the movie, she kept like jump scaring and she kept being like, ah, this is too scary for me. This is too scary for me. And I would like laugh, and she would like turn to me and be like, this is too scary. And I was like, girl, I know it's scary. But anyway, so that was a fun night at the theater. Gonna drive home and get my jammies and go to bed. Okay, going on a date with Shakespeare guy tonight. He's back. He's back in town, and we're going on a date. So I just wanted to show you the fit check before I leave. Got this classic Old Navy tank, you know it, buttons up the back. And my gray high-waisted, wow, wide leg jeans. Hair is looking good. I'm gonna wear the Sambas. Oh, and I'm gonna wear my, I'll show you, black denim. This black denim that I wore last night. I'm gonna be wearing that tonight. It's gonna rain, so I hope my hair doesn't get wet. All right, wish me luck. Hey friends, I feel like I look a little gnarly today. I just finished like 4 sessions back to back, so I'm like, ugh. But I wanted to tell you about my date with Shakespeare guy. It was really fun. Yeah, it was fun. It was flirty. He got flirty like once we were there. Basically, I knew I was in when he was like, hey, so I watched Stage Beauty because you told me to watch it. And Stage Beauty is like one of my all-time favorite movies. And I knew he would like it because it centers around the play of Othello. And I was like, oh yeah, what'd you think? And he was like, well, you didn't tell me it was like so naughty. Because it's kind of like, it's an R-rated film. It's like a little bit sexual. Claire Danes and Billy Crudup definitely get a bit frisky in it. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry I didn't warn you. And he was like, yeah, I was like unprepared. I thought it was gonna be like some more like formal kind of like Jane Austen-y or like Shakespeare in Love vibes. I'm like, no, yeah, it's definitely on the racier side. And he was like, no, I liked it. And I was like, oh shit. And there was a lot of like knee and shoulder touching too. And so that's how I knew. I was like, okay, we're elevating this. Yeah, we went to like a tiki bar in North Hollywood, which, lesson learned for me, I liked the vibes inside, but the drinks were like gross. I don't really like tiki drinks. I think there's too much fruit involved. And if you know me, you know I just like really don't like fruit that much. And they all just taste kind of fruity, even the like less fruity ones. So not for me. But anyway, yeah, it was like a really, really fun date and good makeout. And yeah, he's really cute. I'm excited. And so we already have another date planned for this coming week. So yeah, firmly on the roster now. Let's keep these good vibes going. I'm just having a little snack, and then I'm gonna have my iced coffee and probably read outside. And then tomorrow I'll take you along with me as I go to my friend Catherine, who you've met in a previous vlog. I'm going to her birthday party. It's a surprise birthday, so don't tell. But by the time this comes out, it will already have happened, so this won't be a surprise. But yeah, her boyfriend has invited me to this little tea party tomorrow morning for her birthday. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, successful evening and just one more session today, and then I'm ready for the freaking weekend. Look at that tummy. That's a pretty nice tummy. It is, it is. Good morning. It is Saturday morning and I'm getting ready for my tea party, Catherine's surprise birthday tea party. I wanted to do a little fit check before I head out the door. So this shirt is one of my all-time favorite shirts in my closet, and oddly enough, it comes from a garbage bag of hand-me-downs from my wonderful friend Katie, who lives in Memphis. But she lived with me during the pandemic, and she left a bunch of clothes because she was moving. And this was one of my finds from her clothes bag, and I just love it. This is like one of my favorite shirts that I own. It has a little like built-in bra situation, and it's just so fun and flowy. I felt like it was good tea party vibes. And then I'm wearing the, you know it, Old Navy high-waisted, wow, wide leg jeans in black. And then shoes, I kind of went back and forth. So it's like a cloudy day. It's not really that warm. It's only gonna be in like the 60s today. So I thought I would break out these clogs. Got these from Target a few years ago, and they've held up really well. They're very loud. They're like clomp, clomp, clomp vibes, but I still love them. They also make my feet stank, but they're so cute and they're really comfortable, and you can walk a long way in those. So got the clogs, and then I was just gonna throw my denim over top because it's cool. It's a little chilly out. So yeah, I was gonna throw the denim over top and call it a day. And then of course, my H&M shades, you already know, tie together every outfit. And then the Old Navy, the Amazon Baggu dupe kind of thing. So this is the fit for this morning. I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever been to a tea party, no less a surprise birthday tea party. So I'm excited to see how it is. Alrighty. Nice. Cool. Good to know.
It's nice to finally meet you because I've heard so much about you. Nice to meet you.
Yay! Happy birthday!
I think we all figured it out.
We were dating for a few months, or I'm sorry, talking for
Birthday to you! Woo! Yay! Okay, made it home from the tea. It was crazy trying to leave because the valet like totally forgot about my car, and I was waiting forever to get my car back. I really have to pee, but the tea was lovely. I met a lot of lovely ladies as promised by Catherine's boyfriend. He said it'll be you and 8 other lovely ladies, and they really were. So it was a really fun time. I had some good conversations. I'm not a huge cucumber sandwiches, kind of tea sandwiches person. They were a little like, but the tea was really good. And I had a little Aperol spritz, which I love. And I'm trying to think, it seemed like Catherine had a good time. She was not at all surprised because she had figured out what was going on, but it was really nice, and I think she really enjoyed it. So yeah, I was like underdressed. I should have worn a dress, but I hate wearing dresses, so that wasn't gonna happen. But when I walked in with my denim jacket, I was like, oh shit, everyone was wearing like cute floral dresses, but whatever, you know, I felt like a little bit of a rebel without a cause. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close the vlog here, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Comment if you have any thoughts to share. Did anything you watched pique your interest? And I will see you in the next one.